Hey everyone, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video with my hair still wet. I'm letting it air dry and I don't have makeup on. Um, but, uh, so, my boyfriend, I don't know if I made a video after Valentine's, but my boyfriend got me 2 presents and had them sent to me since he's in Afghanistan. And, he won't be here until May, so I knew I had some time to buy his presents. Well, I was looking around on Amazon, and I I'll tell y'all what I got him because he doesn't watch this. Um, I found him a shirt on Amazon for just under $6, and then I went to $10mall.com, and dollar spelled out, 10mall.com, and found him some actually really nice looking jeans for only $10. Like, literally everything on that website is $10 or less. And, so I got him some jeans, so basically I got him an entire outfit, and then, I didn't, not only did I need to get him a Valentine's Day present, but his birthday is next month, and, so I needed to get him something for his birthday too, and, I asked for some advice, and somebody, was like, oh, Walmart has movies on sale for like $5, you could go get some movies and, get a bowl and decorate it, and, put some popcorn in there and make like a movie night present. And that was actually not a bad idea. And so what I ended up doing was I bought him the DVD Walking Tall, which is the first movie we ever saw together, and back when we were like 17. And I got him that, and then I got him a I'm not really sure what my computer's doing. It's giving me a little swirly thing. Um, uh, I got him an old school looking plastic popcorn bowl, and then I'm gonna get him some cheddar bacon popcorn, which honestly I know he does not want it, but I'm gonna get it anyways, because I want it, and I think he'll try it, but he's not too keen on the idea of bacon popcorn. Um, so, oh well. Um, he, needless to say, got me lingerie, so I'm not really sure that's for my benefit. I think it's more for his benefit, so I think it's okay that I snuck in one present that's kind of for myself. Um, and then I'm also going to write him a letter about, like, okay, well, I'm going to write him a letter, and it's going to be about, us, because even though me and him have only been together for like a month and a half, we've known each other for 9 years, and, we've always been friends this whole time, and, I'm pretty sure we both had a crush on each other, but we didn't really act on it, and me being a bigger girl, I think he's always been attracted to me, but I don't think he's always been comfortable being seen with me as a bigger girl. And that's okay. I mean, I completely understand, because it might make sense if I tell you my boyfriend's very skinny. Like, he can look at food and he's already burned off those calories. He doesn't even have to eat it, and he's already burned it off, basically. And, like, he tries his best to gain weight, and it just doesn't happen. So basically, metabolism-wise, we're complete opposites. Like, I can look at food and gain weight, and for him, he looks at food and he burns off the weight. So, yeah, but, we're mutually attracted to each other, and we've been friends for 9 years, which I don't think I've been friends with anybody for 9 years except for a couple people from high school, and but which technically we did go to high school together. He was in a grade below me, and I had no idea he existed at all. How we met was we both happened to be at the drag race track at the same time one night, and I'd gone with this other girl, and the girl realized that nobody was really talking to me, so she asked him, since we were close in age, if, he would try and be nice to me. And it was funny because I'm standing there just awkwardly, and he turns around and he goes, you go to Midway and drive that white Prelude, right? And I was like, oh my god, how does this guy know what I drive and where I go to school? I've never seen him in my life. And that's when I realized that he went to the same school as me. Come to find out, he was actually completely wasted that night. He was like 16, but he was completely wasted that night. And, yeah. And then a couple days later, it was either the next day or a couple days later, I can't remember. That was back when AOL Instant Messenger was popular, and I had it on. I don't think I was talking to anybody, but I had it on, and I get this message, and no idea who it's from. And he's like, hey, this is Tommy, and I'm like, who are you? He's like, oh, I met you the other night at the racetrack. And I was like, oh, okay. And we've just been talking ever since. That's but yeah, that's how it all started. And we pretty much hung out we hung out several times a week, all while I lived in Waco. And then we didn't hang out when I moved to Howard Payne, but then I moved back to Waco for a little bit, and then when I moved to SFA, he came to see me once, and I went to see him while I was in Nacogdoches. I drove up to Waco to see him a couple times, and then when I moved to Stephenville, I drove to see him in the middle of the night a couple times, middle of the night, because I was awake, and he was like, hey, you want to come down? And I had enough gas in my car, so I drove to Waco. And then a couple times I think it was only like once, maybe twice, he showed up in the middle of the night at my house after I was asleep. I remember one time I was dead asleep, and I hear somebody banging on my door, and so I wake up, and I look out the peephole, and I remember I couldn't see his face. All I could see was it was this skinny, preppy looking guy at my door, and I'm like, who is this? And so I opened the door anyways, and it's him. And yeah, so, and then he joined the military, and I needless to say, haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen him in a couple years, actually. But we've always kept in contact through Yahoo Messenger and email. But, I love him as a friend, but I don't love him as a boyfriend yet. And I've told him that. Because we tried dating once, and it didn't go very well, because back then he was quite a player, I'll just say. And he kind of cheated on me, and it ended things, but I was bitter for a little while afterwards, but then I came around and I was like, whatever, we just won't date again. And then we talked sporadically, not constantly, or any pattern to it, for a while. And then we started talking again, and one day, while I was at my parents' house this Christmas break, like, when I first got there, I got this number, a call from a number, and it was only, like, 6 digits. And I was like, how's that possible? Like, I had missed a call, and you can't call back a number that's only 6 digits. So one day, I was, sitting there, my parents were at work, I was sitting there, and the number called me again, so I answered, and it was him, and he was basically like, hey, you know how you said that, karma was gonna come around and bite me in the ass? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, it did. He's like, remember how you told me that one day somebody's gonna do to me what I do to girls? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, yeah, it happened. And needless to say, he got cheated on. And, the girl wouldn't admit it. Pretty much tried to blame him for everything, just like he would do. And it really, like, shook him up. Like, he really got a rude awakening. And, I just kind of casually one day brought up, us dating. And he went for it. And so, I mean, I just kind of was like, dude, we should date, because I'm single, you're single. We've known each other for 9 years, and we still get along. And we're attracted to each other, still. So, yeah, and he was like, yeah, and I was like, well, what does that mean? He's like, we're together, and I was like, okay. So, that's just kind of how it happens. Nothing romantic or anything. Yeah, that's the story of my boyfriend. His name's Tommy. Yeah, so far things are going really well. Like, from talking to him online, when he's online, I really feel like he has changed. Just the way, when we talk, there's just certain things that, there's, like, before, there was always this shady air to the conversation. Like, the last time we dated, like, I always felt like there was something going on that I didn't know about. And this time, I don't feel that way. Like, I honestly feel like he's being honest with me. And he's not hiding anything this time. Like, I could be wrong. You know, I could be completely wrong and naive. But after knowing him for 9 years, I think by now I can tell the difference. At least I hope. At one point, a couple, like, last week or so, yeah, I think it was last week, because I think it was Valentine's Day, I told him, either you really have changed, or you just got really good at hiding things. And he was like, yeah, I really have changed. And, but even if he hadn't changed, and he just got really good at hiding things, he's not going to be like, no, I just got really good at hiding things. He's not going to tell me that. Of course he's going to tell me he changed. But, honestly, I feel like he's changed. Like, I got an instant message on Yahoo one day while I was talking to Tommy from this other guy that I had met, online before Tommy and I got together. And, basically, the guy just flat out told me, you should break up with your boyfriend right now. And I casually mentioned it to Tommy, thinking we would both have a good laugh. And basically, Tommy got violently angry and was like, I dare that guy to say it to my face, because I'll slit his throat. And I was like, oh my god, no. Don't kill somebody over me. No. I'm not gonna get with him. I just thought we would laugh it off. But, yeah, before, Tommy would have just been like, oh, okay, whatever, I don't care. Date him, I don't care. And this time he got really mad. And then, also, he sent me, some forwarded emails about, like, what it takes to be an army girlfriend, and stupid stuff that people say to army girlfriends and wives and stuff. And so apparently he's considering me an army girlfriend. So, yeah, okay, well, that's all. I need to finish drying my hair and put on makeup for class. But I'm wearing a really cute outfit. I wish I could show you, but I don't have enough room in my apartment to back up enough to show you. But anyways, it's really cute. Maybe I can take some pictures. Alright, bye.